Attention high school sophomores. Your future starts at Buckeye Career Center. With over 30 career and technical labs to choose from, Buckeye helps you gain real-world skills while still in high school. Whether you're into engines, healthcare, manufacturing, or construction, we have a program for you. We are now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Don't wait, spots fill fast. Apply today at BuckeyeCareerCenter.org. We are Buckeye Proud.
The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Hey, other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
CDL training in our community. That's right. Buckeye offers Class A. West America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Again, that's 740-254-9313 to register or learn more.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and in addition to Black November pricing, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary the week of November 10th. Stop by and sign up for 8 great prizes, one for each decade. The top 2 prizes include a Generac portable generator and a Weber grill. Plus, we'll have daily refreshments and snacks. So don't miss the store-wide saving as we kick off Black November and celebrate our 80th anniversary. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Tricor Industrial is the local solution for your industrial fasteners, industrial maintenance, repair, and operation supplies. With over 50,000 line items in stock and access to over 2 million products, Tricor Industrial provides the supplies you need in a timely manner to meet your demanding schedules. Stop by their Bowman Street location in Worcester or call them at 330-264-3299. You can find them online at tricorindustrialinc.com.
It's time now for Before the Kick, brought to you by Hobron's Insurance of Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
And I'm joined by Garaway Pirates head football coach Jason Wallick, coming off a big 34-0 shutout victory over Crestview to move on to this regional semifinal matchup with Dalton. And going back to last week, Jason, how about that defense? Getting the shutout under 150 yards allowed, the Crestview 3 sacks in the game. What stood out to you about your defense last week?
I just think just our overall aggressiveness. I thought our kids came out ready to play and kind of set the tone early. And, we had a couple big stops there in the first quarter and just continued to grow off of it. But overall, Matt, our aggressiveness really stood out, and I thought we've played that way the last couple of weeks. So, we just got to continue that here tonight.
The aggressiveness on the defensive line, certainly in the defense, and how about the offensive line as well? Really got a great push, I thought, throughout the course of the night. Really allowed your offense to kind of do what you wanted to do on the offensive end.
Yeah, when we're able to run the ball successfully, it sets up our play action, and our offensive line did a great job after that first series of opening up holes for Matt and, giving Brady time to throw the ball when we needed to throw the ball. And, yeah, anytime you can run the ball successfully, it definitely helps us out, not be one-dimensional and thought we executed pretty well offensively.
You mentioned throwing the ball. Trey Miller's been a big part of your offense all season as a receiver, but he's not a guy that's really gotten any touchdown receptions during the year, but he stepped up big time in that game, had the touchdown grab in that first quarter to kind of get the offense rolling, and also in the fourth as well. So Trey Miller, a big day as a receiver in that last game.
Yeah, it's kind of been the running joke all year. Trey's been very close and gotten hawked down from behind a couple of times by some really good athletes, and nice to see him get in. We thought he was in last week on one of our screens, and, they didn't give it to him. But, yeah, to get him in not once but twice was a great feeling, and well-deserved for a kid who's really grown throughout the year. He's become a much better blocker, and he's always been a really good receiver for us, but got much better on the blocking and understanding the concepts, and what we expect out of our wide receivers. So, yeah, it was definitely a bonus to get him in the end zone twice last week.
Great to see that. Great to get the win. And here you are in a familiar spot, regional semifinals. Now the 7th consecutive year a Garaway football team has made it to the regional semifinals. So kind of establishing that tradition, Jason, that you've been known for over the years, but not just getting to the playoffs, but winning. And really a good spot here to be in to have a chance to get back to the regional finals.
Yeah, and like I've told you before, it all comes back to the preseason workouts, the off-season workouts, the dedication and commitment that these guys have made to the program, our past foundations from our past graduates who, really started to build the program. And, it makes my job a lot easier, obviously, when you're winning, that, getting out of bed at 5:30 in the mornings, come to the weight room in the off-season is a lot easier, and those guys have taken it very personal. We're led by a great group of seniors. Our captains have done a fantastic job this year of, taking the younger guys under their wings and teaching them to become great leaders as well.
Taking on this Dalton team this week in the regional semifinal matchup, obviously led by head coach Reed Geibel. Of course, his son you're pretty familiar with, that led your program as a quarterback. What stands out to you about this Dalton team?
They're really aggressive, and they don't make mistakes. Very disciplined. They fly to the ball defensively, just like you would expect any Dalton team to do, and they run the ball very well, and they can lull you to sleep real quick, so our secondary's got to be ready. But just a very well-coached team, and we know we're going to get the best from them for sure.
You kind of look at last week, just the way this team traveled on the road, and you talked about it just in terms of learning from some regular season experiences on the road here. Certainly, Gerard, the way this team came out. How bad was that just in terms of this team going out there and playing the way they did last week and trying to make that carryover with the big road performance, obviously, you want to see here tonight?
Yeah, our travel is about half as far this week, so that's a definite plus for us. But yeah, no, we've had a great week of practice, and our kids are excited to come out, and we've been on the road now 6 times this year, so this will be our 7th road trip, and I think our guys are accustomed to it, and we'll continue to do what we do.
All right, Jason, thanks for your time, and good luck tonight.
Hey, thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of Garaway Pirates head football coach Jason Wallick.
Let Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping build your backyard dreamscape this season. With their 2 landscape designers, they can provide the design, build, and maintenance of your landscaping project. They even offer architectural rendering and 3D computer imaging, allowing you, the customer, to see firsthand what your landscaping project is going to look like. Plus, with their full-service garden center, they have a huge variety of medium and large trees to choose from. That's Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping on State Route 39 in Dover and Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit them on the web at schönbrunnlandscaping.com.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Did you know that at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek you can shop at home? And now is the perfect time to buy beautiful quality stain-resistant flooring. You can choose from a large selection of colors or carpet or hardwood, laminate, or tile floors. Take advantage of their special financing with approved credit. And the best part is you have a lifetime installation guarantee. Open Monday 9 a.m. till 6 p.m., Tuesday through Friday 9 a.m. till 5 p.m., and Saturday 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Visit or call 330-852-3890. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767. Dr. Nathan Springer is proud to support this sports broadcast. Specializing in orthodontics, Dr. Springer will diagnose the problem and recommend the best possible treatment. He has the experience necessary to give you the smile that you've always wanted. The office is located at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia. Call 330-343-9911. That's 330-343-9911. Dr. Nathan Springer, your local professional in orthodontics. Call 330-343-9911.
Hi, this is Maria from The Glass Doctor. At The Glass Doctor, we do a wide variety of glass, from auto glass to commercial storefronts, shower doors, vinyl windows, mirrors, tabletops, fogged windows, heavy equipment glass, and we also carry acrylic and polycarbonate products. Whatever your glass needs are, we can fix your panes. Call The Glass Doctor at 330-674-7556.
Call The Glass Doctor, we'll fix your panes. Oh, yeah.
Royal oil changes are essential to keeping your car, truck, or van running smoothly and efficiently. At Southside Quick Lube, we understand that maintenance matters and your time matters as well. So no appointment needed. Simply pull in, remain in your vehicle, and let the experienced Southside Quick Lube crew provide a quality, convenient oil change. While they're there, ask about Starbright's monthly car wash plan and take care of that outside of that vehicle as well. Done fast, done right, and you're back on the road. Southside Quick Lube on Seat Road 83, south of Millersburg.
I'm joined by first-year head football coach for the Dalton Bulldogs. That is Reed Geibel, a record of 9-3 on the season, winners of 4 games in a row, including the playoff win last week at Columbia, 34-15. And, Coach, looking at last week, really a big playoff win for your team. What allowed your team to get out on top and get that victory last week?
I think it was just the fact that we set the tone early with being physical, and it started literally with the opening kickoff. And so we got real physical, and then that was the key. They're a physical run football team that we played last week. The field was, I don't know if you remember, it rained all Friday, so the field was all muddy and the traction wasn't the best. And fog came in the second half. It was just a really cool environment, but it was just the fact that we set the tone, we got physical, and we did execute on offense. And we got off to a fast start, finished drives on offense, which was key for us.
All paid off to get that playoff victory, to get this regional semifinal matchup. Your first year as the head coach taking over this program, Reed, what is the biggest things you've tried to focus on with obviously successful program tradition over at Dalton? What's the biggest things you try to focus on as a coach taking over this program this year?
Well, I would say the biggest thing is just the mindset we started in June was we wanted to be physical, more physical than what we thought maybe they were last year, and also a little better conditioned team. And I had coached on this team before, so I coached the senior class where they were freshmen. So I had some familiarity with some of the players and just kind of put back into a little more tempo in practice and get a little more discipline in what the program was. And it's just that was really the focus as a first-year coach, getting in through the summer and just developing the players through the season. And that's what's so nice about these extra 3 weeks that we've had, with a lot of practice reps. And we're giving, whether you're a varsity, JV, or freshman, they're getting reps right now in practice. So it's been good for that development.
Been a terrific season for sure. Your offense, of course, led by junior quarterback Carter Hignite, 13 touchdown passes, 6 touchdown runs, been a dual threat this year. Talking about your offense in general, what worked so well for your offense throughout this season?
I think the biggest thing is we've been balanced. And like you mentioned, our quarterback, he had a really good year as a sophomore year. I think he's a better quarterback this year as a junior. He just maybe doesn't have the stats to back that up. but it's also his third offense in 3 years. And, I think just getting comfortable with staying balanced. And one player I know that you didn't mention there is Jackson Ryder. He's back, our senior running back. Cool story about him. He tore his ACL in week 3, I think maybe the first play of the second quarter against Mogador. And he's been able to rehab that back to a certain point, wearing a brace, giving it everything he has. So being able to stay balanced, we have several different receivers that we get the ball to. So that's been the biggest thing to be able to help our offense.
And on defense, 4 shutouts this year, 3 other times held teams below 10 points. And O'Connor Morey's kind of led the way defensively, the 103 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, but a lot of other guys to step up too. Talk about your defense and what they've been able to do this season.
Well, like you mentioned, just talking about Connor Morey, he's a kid that's played a little bit as a sophomore, started as a junior, and then obviously he's been our leader on defense this year. And he gets us aligned correctly. Plus he's also a leader on and off the field. So it's led by him. But I think the biggest thing is with having for young pretty much all around as far as varsity experience, it's just our defense really has grown. And that's a really cool thing to see how early in the year we didn't play as fast, maybe as physical as we would like to. Now we've gotten to that point where we're playing faster, more physical football. It's just their development throughout the season. That's been fun.
Well, Reed, we couldn't laugh before the interview here. It's about your son, Reed Geibel, of course, star quarterback for Garaway, now over at Furman here, and kind of talking about which side he's on for this week here. But I want to ask you about Brady. Obviously, he's at Furman this year as a freshman, and what it's been like for him at that college environment, and obviously his tie-in here, obviously, with the Garaway as well as the Dalton side.
Yeah, so it's been fun to watch him develop. I'll be honest, it's just been, we're very blessed with all of our kids, but especially watching him go through his college experience. He's been down at Furman since, I believe it was June 8th. He's been home for 14 days over the summer. That's it. So since June 8th all the way, and he won't be home until Thanksgiving. And he's just really grown up as a young man. He's being redshirted, developmental track, had a real good season practicing against their first team defense all year, and just grown a lot as a young man, and just very proud of him and how he's accepted this challenge. One, to go away from home, that's not easy to do, and step into an environment where he's playing with players that are better than what he's played against in high school. And it's just it's been fun to see him kind of adapt to that. And I think maybe you asked me about who he's pulling for. And all I can say is every time I video called him this week is he's always had a Garaway Pirate shirt on. So I don't know if he's doing that to upset me or...
That's good stuff with Brady, no question about that. With all that said, biggest keys in for your team tonight?
Well, the biggest thing for us is, one, we've got to win the trenches on both sides of the ball. And then when we're on defense, we have to create turnovers. And that's something they've had the ball on the ground a little bit. We have to create turnovers, and that's something that we have to take advantage of. Offensively, we got to sustain drives and finish. That's been probably the biggest struggle we've had. We've had some nice drives against the better teams that we've played, but we haven't finished those with scoring touchdowns. And then just play physical for 4 quarters. If we do that, we stand a chance to be in this and make it a heck of a football game.
You still have to play the game, Reed, but how big is it to have a chance to play a big playoff game like this on your home field in front of your home fans?
Oh, it's huge. So we were talking about it last night after practice, and the seniors, our goal was, after we lost that Norway game, said our goal is to win out to get our seniors one more playoff game so we could get that first home playoff game. And we were not thinking we would ever get a second home playoff game. And just the way the brackets went, the upsets happened, we were able to get one more game. And we have 5 seniors on our team. It's very special for those young men to get one more chance to play on our field. No matter what happens, this is their last game on this football field. So we're excited about that.
All right, Reed. Well, thanks for your time.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's the voice of Dalton Bulldogs head football coach, Reed Geibel.
Before the Kick has been brought to you on WKLM by Hodrins Insurance in Millersburg.
Looking for farm fresh goodness right here in Sugar Creek? Come on down to Steele's Farm and Village Market. From crisp apples to homegrown tomatoes, along with their own fresh meats, and so much more. It's all fresh, local, and straight from the farm. And don't forget to check out their homemade, handcrafted items made with care, just like the good old days. Visit Steele's at 504 Dover Road Northeast in Sugar Creek, or give them a call at 330-852-5500. Steele's Farm and Village Market. Freshness you can taste, quality you can trust.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sunland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sunland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The playoffs are here, the second season starts, and the stakes are high. It's time for every player and coach to step up their game to a higher level. We've all been waiting since last November for this. Let's take this all the way to Canton. If your electric motors aren't ready for crunch time, if they break down at the worst possible time, get in touch with the pros at Clark Fowler Electric. We repair electric motors for industry and agriculture. Check out our supply of new motor belts, pulleys, bearing, chain, and everything to get your business or farm off of the sidelines and back into the game. Visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com. It's playoff time.
Simpson Salute Heating and Air is a family-owned and operated business proudly serving all of Northeast Ohio. They offer air conditioning, heating, HVAC, furnace repair, and installation, as well as maintenance and duct cleaning. Customer service is their number one priority, and they offer same-day service, certified technicians, convenient scheduling, and special finance options. For more information, call 330-624-9210. That's 624-9210. Simpson Salute Heating and Air, ready to serve you. Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek in the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment. 64 plays from the line of scrimmage. Crestview had 40. The Pirates had 20 first downs, while Crestview had just 9. In that game, Garaway ran for 166 yards on the ground on 33 carries. Of course, Matthew Fry led the way, 26 carries, 134 yards in that contest. He also had 2 touchdown runs. In Crestview, just 70 yards on the ground on 26 carries in that contest. For Garaway passing-wise, Grady Miller, 18-31 passing for 203 yards, 3 touchdown passes in 1 interception. Of course, he would connect on touchdown passes, 2 of them to Trey Miller, his first 2 touchdown grabs of the year. Also, Jackson Garber, touchdown grab as well. Crestview held to just 78 yards passing on 7-14 passing in that game last week. Garaway in all 369 yards of offense. Crestview had 148. Garaway 3 penalties, 21 yards, and Crestview had 5 penalties, 55 yards. Garaway got their regional quarterfinal victory last week on the road, 34-0 over Crestview, and a great defense also in that game a week ago. Garaway, of course, comes in with that record overall this year at 10-2. And for the Pirates, they won 3 straight. Actually, you should see 5 straight heading into this game tonight. They're averaging 33.5 a game, giving up just under 16 points per contest. Dalton comes in as they have a record of 9-3, and they won 4 in a row. They're averaging just 28 points per contest, giving up 16.5 a game for them on the defensive end. Garaway, of course, out of the IVC, where Indian Valley finished up as the conference champs at 5-0. Garaway finished up in second place at 4-1. The Ridgewood at 3-2, who finished up in third place. Dalton out of the Wayne County Athletic League, and it was Norwayne, who was the Wayne County Athletic League champions, going for them 7-0 in the conference. Hillsdale finished up at 6-1, and of course they're both
they're still alive, I should say, Hillsdale in the playoffs. Smithville 5-2, and Dalton went 4-3 in conference action. We'll take a break, get some comments from Troy Fritz and more here on the Hometown Football Friday Night Playoff Pregame Show on WKLM.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and in addition to Black November pricing, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary the week of November 10th. Stop by and sign up for 8 great prizes, one for each decade. The top 2 prizes include a Generac portable generator and a Weber grill. Plus, we'll have daily refreshments and snacks. So don't miss the store-wide saving as we kick off Black November and celebrate our 80th anniversary. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Winesburg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Winesburg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Winesburg at 330-359-5421 or in Berlin at 330-674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto, Diesel, and Tire Service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
This is the Division 6 Region 21 regional semifinals. As for Garaway, they are ranked 7th. They defeated 10th ranked Mineral Ridge 49-7 in Week 11, then won last week in the regional quarterfinals, as I mentioned before, upending the 2-seed Crestview 34-0. And for this Dalton team, ranked 6th in this region, they defeated the 11th-ranked Columbiana 43-7 before winning last week, as they defeated Columbia, ranked 3rd in this region, and they defeated them by the score of 34-15. For Garaway, as I mentioned earlier, Garaway to the regional semifinals for a 7th straight year, trying to get to the regional championship for the 2nd time in the last 3 seasons. Dalton is to the regional semifinals now for a 6th consecutive year, and they're trying to get to the regional championship game for the 3rd straight year in the 4th time in the last 5 seasons if they can get a win tonight. So Garaway ranked 7th at 6th-ranked Dalton tonight. The winner moves on again to next Friday's regional championship game. That will be a neutral site against either top-ranked Kirtland or 5th-ranked Smithville next Friday, 7 o'clock, again at that neutral site. Other games around the area in playoff football going on tonight in Division 5, Region 18. 2nd-ranked Triway taking on 3rd-ranked Genoa area. We are video live streaming that game as well on the WKLM YouTube page. It's also streamed too on WKLM-FM.com. Also, number 1 ranked Liberty Center is playing host to 5th ranked Liberty Union in that region. In Division 7, Region 25, 7th ranked East Canton is at 3rd ranked Mogador. In Division 7, Region 27, 4th ranked Sims Valley is at top ranked Hillsdale, and the 11th ranked Danville is at 2nd ranked Waterford. In Division 4, Region 15, it's 2nd ranked Indian Valley playing host to 3rd ranked Jonathan Order. Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast as Garaway takes on this Dalton team. 2 teams really with outstanding football tradition.
Yeah, you've got 2 schools here with great tradition, have been playing great football these last several years, both making deep playoff runs. So this is going to be a good contest tonight. Both of these teams have got tradition on their side. It's a home playoff game here for Dalton. They're going to be hungry.
And both teams know each other extremely well. Of course, obviously, head coach Reed Geibel, his son was the star quarterback now at Furman last year for Garaway. So obviously knows he's seen Garaway quite a bit, but Garaway certainly knows Dalton well. It should be two teams that won't have a lot of surprises, you wouldn't think.
Absolutely not. This is both, as you said, these teams are going to know each other well. They play a very similar style of football, both tough-nosed schools. This is going to be a very competitive ball game here tonight.
I think a bottom line from Garaway, and you talked about it, Troy, how this team has improved throughout the year, and just this team feels like they're playing their best football right now.
I've watched this team all year, Matt, and every game I see them get better and better. They're stronger. We talked about that ball game last week up at Columbiana. They were just a more physical ball team. They wore that Columbiana team out, which is what we've seen them do all year long. They're very physical. They have athletes. They can make plays. It's a very, very good football team.
They can make plays on offense. They've shown that, but also the defense is pretty darn good.
They've got a defense that flies to the football. It's not just one or two bodies of the football. When that ball's out there, you're seeing 3 or 4 bodies on the ball. And Garaway plays an outstanding type of defense. They have 18 takeaways on the year. They're a tough team to score against.
We'll see what happens tonight between Garaway and Dalton. Winner moves on to next Friday's regional championship as they'll take on either top-ranked Kirtland or 5th-ranked Smithville at a neutral site. We'll take a break, come back with more of the Hometown Football Friday Night Playoff pregame show on WKLM.
Visit Walnut Creek Cheese with locations in Walnut Creek and Berlin, where you will find the largest selection of cheese, meats, bulk foods, and baking ingredients. For over 30 years, Walnut Creek Cheese has provided Ohio's Amish country with delicious food. Everything Walnut Creek Cheese makes comes from the freshest natural ingredients possible and goes from their kitchen straight to yours. While you are visiting Walnut Creek Cheese, stop in and see the Mud Valley Cafe, located in the upper level of the store. Stop in today.
Hungry for a great lunch spot? Then stop in all this month at McKelvey's Pub in downtown Millersburg. Now open for lunch Tuesday through Friday starting 11 a.m. and Saturdays at noon. Wednesdays? Oh yeah, get $1 off wings and select drinks and $2 off burgers. Craving pizza? Grab a slice. Yes, they're selling it by the slice now. Plus tasty appetizers and a new pizza special every day. 14 TVs, cold drinks, and hot food. It's all happening at McKelvey's Pub, 196 West Jackson Street, Millersburg. Make your next stop at McKelvey's.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
For the best pizza, chicken, and ice cream, stop by Kidron Pizza. They're proud to continue serving the same delicious, mouth-watering pies that have won the hearts of pizza lovers everywhere. With locally sourced ingredients and a dedication to excellence, every bite is a celebration to their legacy and the flavors of the community. Located at 4692 Kidron Road in Kidron. They offer delivery within a 10-mile radius. Call 857-3000 to place your order. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 8, closed Sunday and Monday. Join them in tasting tradition for yourself. Kidron Pizza, where the tradition continues.
Garaway won tonight's coin toss. They elected to receive the football to start off the game and take a look at this Garaway offense tonight. Starting for them, for the Pirates at center will be Braxton Speed, a 6'2", 270-pound senior. At guards, Dylan King, a 6'2", 215-pound senior, and Colson Keller, a 6'3", 250-pound senior. At the tackles, Alex Hampshire, a 5'9", 175-pound junior, and Brady Miller is a 6'3", 255-pound senior. At wide receiver is senior Micah Yoder. He's gotten 13 touchdown receptions on the year. Also, junior receiver Colson Cumberly, he has 1 touchdown grab on the year. Senior receiver Jackson Garber has 7 touchdown receptions on the year. And sophomore receiver Trey Miller has 2 touchdown grabs on the season for him. In the backfield is running back Matthew Fry, 5'10", 200-pound junior. He's ran for 23 touchdowns and also 1,215 yards rushing on the year. He also has 2 touchdown receptions on the year. And 6'175-pound sophomore quarterback Grady Miller has completed 70% of his passes for 2,086 yards, 25 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He's also ran for 2 touchdowns on the season. Now starting defensively for Dalton, here's Troy Fritz.
Thank you very much, Matt. The defensive end positions for Dalton tonight, they'll go with a 6', 190-pound junior in Jackson Oswald. On the other side will be a 5'10", 5'10", 200-pound junior, and Andy Gadalmez. At the defensive tackles, it'll be a 6'1", 230-pound senior, Mitch Reynolds. At the other side, it'll be a 5'10", 190-pound junior, and Caden Trevette. Linebackers will look like this at the outside linebacker position. A 5'10", 190-pound senior, that's Jackson Ryder. A 5'10", 150-pound junior is Gage Stitt at the middle linebacker. At the outside corners, it'll be a 5'11 junior. It's 155 pounds. It's Hayden Cecil. At the other corner, 6'2", 170-pound junior and Carter Highnight. Outside linebackers, a 5'10", 205-pound senior is Connor Morey. He leads with 43 tackles. That's 43 solos, 59 assists. He's got 103 tackles on the year. The other outside linebacker, Aiden Pelfrey, he's a 5'10", 190-pound senior. And the safety position is a 5'9", 155-pound senior. This is Dakota Netzer.
And for Dalton on offense at center is Max Steiner, a 5'10", 230-pound junior. At the guards, Liam Deucebaum, a 6', 205-pound junior. And Caden Trevette, he's a 5'10", 190-pound junior. At the tackles, Mitchell Reynolds, a 6'1", 230-pound senior. And Corbin Lehman is a 6'1", 195-pound senior. At wide receiver is junior Gage Stitt. He has 1 touchdown grab of the year. Senior Aiden Pelfrey has 2 touchdown receptions of the season. And junior tight end Jackson Oswald has 5 touchdown receptions on the season as well. And sophomore Reese Leacon has 1 touchdown grab of the year. In the backfield, Jackson Ryder is a 5'10", 190-pound senior running back. He's rushed for 835 yards and 12 touchdowns on the season. And quarterback Carter Hignite, a 6'2", 170-pound junior, has completed 69% of his passes for 1,870 yards, 13 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. He's also ran for 6 touchdowns on the year. Now on the defense for Garaway, here's Troy again.
Thank you very much, Matt. This Garaway defense giving up just 16.5 points on the year. They line up like this. The defensive ends will be a 6'3", 250-pound senior in Colson Keller. On the other side, a 6'2", 215-pound senior in Dylan King. At the nose tackles, a 6', 200-pound senior, Cooper Gintz. Linebackers look like this, a 5'11", 200-pound sophomore in Thomas Grimm. He leads with 33 tackles on the year. Wyatt Miller lines up beside him. He's a 5'8", 180-pound senior. Wyatt Gordon, he's a 5'10", 200-pound sophomore. He also has 33 tackles on the year. Jalen Jimenez lines up on the other side at 5'7", 175 pounds. He's a senior. At the corners, Micah Yoder, 4 interceptions on the year for him. He's a 5'11", 165-pound senior. On the other side, Trey Miller, a 5'9", 155-pound sophomore. 2 deep safeties, Wyatt Reifenschneider, a 6-foot, hard-hitting, 180-pound junior. And back there with him is Braylon Brooks, a 5'9", 150-pound junior for the Pirates.
Garaway a record of 10-2. They won 5 straight, and they're coached by 25th-year head football coach Jason Wallick. And for Dalton, they are 9-3. They won 4 straight, coached by first-year head coach Reed Geibel. We'll take a break, come back with tonight's national anthem coming up next on WKLM.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
If you're a business, organization, school, or individual in need of custom embroidery or screen printing, call Albert's Advertising in Sugar Creek at 330-231-0311. Whether you need shirts embroidered for a family reunion, vacations, sports teams, or logo embroider for your business, Albert's Advertising is the place to go. Give them a call, 330-231-0311. That's Albert's Advertising in Sugar Creek.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Call Millersburg Tire Service, State Route 39 Millersburg, for your farm tire needs.
Looking to upgrade the exterior of your home? Siding is indeed the best bang for your dollar. Hi, I'm Nevin Mast with Home Siding Contractors. We have the best siding on the market today, and the low maintenance aspect of our siding is what our customers enjoy the most. Provia Siding fits that bill exactly. No frequent painting or staining with wood siding. No routine sealing like stucco. Provia Siding lasts. Check out all we have to offer at our new and improved showroom east of Millersburg, and let our experienced sales team show you how affordable our products can be.
It's tonight's national anthem being brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Services in Millersburg.
National anthem, and please remain standing for the playing of our Dalton High School alma mater.
Once again, tonight's national anthem has been brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Services in Millersburg. We'll take another break, come back with tonight's opening kickoff very shortly on WKLM.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
We invite you to visit Keim Home Center in Charm during the holiday kickoff event, November 24th through December 6th. Save 10% on select apartments, plus get a $20 Keim gift card for every $100 spent across select brands. Keim will be closed on Thursday, November 27th for Thanksgiving. Visit us online at keimcompany.com for more details. We'll see you November 24th through December 6th for the holiday kickoff event at Keim Home Center in Charm.
The playoffs are here, the second season starts, and the stakes are high. It's time for every player and coach to step up their game to a higher level. We've all been waiting since last November for this. Let's take this all the way to Canton. If your electric motors aren't ready for crunch time, if they break down at the worst possible time, get in touch with the pros at Clark Fowler Electric. We repair electric motors for industry and agriculture. Check out our supply of new motor belts, pulleys, bearing, chain, and everything to get your business or farm off of the sidelines and back into the game. Visit our website at clarkfowlerelectric.com. It's playoff time.
Thanksgiving's coming, and my wallet's already crying.
Then dry those tears, pal. Rody's IGA's got early Thanksgiving specials all week.
Like what?
How about IGA Corner Green Beans, 4 cans for just $3. Cream cheese $1.48. Even ice cream, 2 for $6.
Ice cream and stuffing? Now that's a balanced meal.
Don't forget whipped topping, $1.28, broth, $1.78, cream soups, 88 cents, canned fruit, 2 for $3, stuffing mix, $1.38.
At those prices, I'm bringing 2 forks.
Get these early Thanksgiving specials this week, only at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com. At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
And a reminder for tonight's contest, we are video live streaming tonight's game on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of our partnership with Claxon Communications. Bryce Haynes is producing tonight's live stream coverage, and Trevor Lake is working in the camera. Go to YouTube, search WKLM Radio. They'll find the live stream coverage for tonight's contest. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And stream one tonight. It's Michael Hammond back in the studio. Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz for the call for tonight's contest. Also look for our social media as well. And by tomorrow morning, we'll have the Phoenix Price. We post a lot of nice pictures also for tonight's game, so look for that on the Facebook and Instagram pages for WKLM. And also a reminder, we have Tri-Way Genoa area taking at it tonight. That's also being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, also on Stream 2 at WKLM-FM.com. And Troy, a fun time of year, and still a lot of local teams still going.
Yeah, good football in our area. Matt, you know what I like about tonight? We're in my favorite spot at a Garaway game. A couple times this year I've got to sit out in the crowd. We're out in the crowd here tonight. I love these Garaway fans. They love their football. This is going to be a fun night of high school playoff football.
Right out in the elements, and you look at the full stands on our side, and look at the Dalton side, a lot of orange shirts over there, so really a packed crowd tonight.
It is a packed crowd, and these fans have come out. A great night for football this late in the year. It could be a lot worse, so we're blessed with great weather. Hey, of note tonight, Matt, we're on grass.
Yeah, how about that? Especially this time of year, you don't see that a whole lot.
You don't at all. So it's going to be interesting how Garaway reacts to that. They played their games on turf all year long.
No doubt.
Maybe a small advantage for Dalton, at least starting out here tonight, is on this grass field.
We'll see how that all plays out. Again, the winner of this game goes on to the regional championship next Friday night against either top-ranked Kirtland or fifth-ranked Smithville. And it was back in 2023. Both these teams made for the state tournament that year, so they had a taste of that. They'd like to get back there again.
Oh, absolutely. They know what playoff football is about, especially going this deep in the year, so both of these teams are hungry. And Matt Garaway, as typical, they're kind of playing this little mental game right now, taking their sweet time getting on the field, aren't they?
Yepper, dramatic entrance, I should say, for tonight.
Well, here they come.
There they are, wearing their white jerseys and also their red numerals and red pants as well. Dalton, of course, with their black jerseys, black pants, sporting the white numerals and orange trim as well for tonight's contest. Garaway at 10-2, winners of 5 games in a row. Dalton at 9-3, winners of 4 straight. Entering this contest tonight here at Dalton. Sorting things out again. it'll be Garaway getting the ball first, and we've seen that from the Garaway team, Troy. They like to get that ball first or they win that toss.
Yeah, throughout the year, every time we've seen them, they win that opening toss, they're going to take the football. They like to put their athletes on the field first and make the defense stop them. I like the approach by Coach Wallick, and I'd say it's worked pretty well this year.
It's worked extremely well, no doubt. So sorting everything out, and really, you think this time of year, Troy, we'll take the weather tonight. A little cold, but about the perfect weather here for football tonight.
Yeah, this is great football weather. We've sat in a lot worse than this, so we're not going to complain a bit. Like I said, we're surrounded by a lot of warm fans here, so I'm happy if you're happy.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Let's play football.
We're down to kick the ball off from right to left. It'll be for them. Carter Hicknight, the junior. He's the quarterback and also the kicker, so it doesn't matter everything here for this Dalton team.
Yes, indeed. Matthew Fry standing back deep for Garaway.
Here's the kick. Low kick. They'll kick it away from him and roll out of bounds. So trying to get it away from Fry, but it'll end up as a 15-yard penalty at the 35-yard line for the Pirates.
Yeah, smart move there, kicking away from Fry. He is a good athlete. When he gets the ball in his hands, things happen.
Yes, they do. So Garaway with the ball at their own 35 to start things off. Pirates discussing it over from the near sideline. We'll break out of there. Get at that 35-yard line.
From their 35.
Brady Miller will be in that shotgun, it looks like, with two receivers off to the right, and also Trey Miller split wide to the left.
Bringing that play right in from the sidelines. They're ready to go.
Right now, sporting an empty backfield, in fact. 3 off to that right side. Step to Miller. Miller, screen pass near side, caught. Stutter step now to the 35, here to the 40. Breaks the tackle now. Matthew Fry across the 45, thrown down out near midfield on that play, and it'll be a first down. Goes for 15 yards.
And that's what Garaway likes to do. They like to get the ball in the hands of their athletes in space, and Matthew Fry right there, you see what he can do with the football when you let him alone. A big gain. That tackle was made there by number 61, Jason Wallick.
First and 10 from the 48.
13 yards to the 48-yard line. First and 10, the snap. Handoff Fry, straight ahead, past the 50. Fry still going to the 40, 35, 40. Out to the 35, goes to the 20, and gets to the outside. Stiff arm, looking for some room. Finally going to be darting out near the 15, will be taken down. I believe about to that 15-yard line of Dalton. What a move and a run by Matthew Fry for first.
Yeah, he went from the 48-yard line all the way down to the 14s where they're going to spot it. And boy, was there a hole in the middle of that offensive line. They could have drove a truck through that.
Big time run.
34
yards on that scamper for the first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line. Snap to Miller. Rolls to his right side. Miller looking. Tucks it in. Miller darts it up to the 10, to the 5. He'll be thrown down out near the end zone, out near the 2-yard line. About 12 yards and a first and goal coming up.
And it was Gage Stitt making a touchdown-saving tackle there for Dalton.
Spot that at the 3. Call that the 11-yard carry that time by Grady Miller. So again, first and goal at the 3-yard line.
Showed his dual threat capabilities on that one.
Pirates marching it down the field. Miller in the shotgun. Snap, handoff Fry. Straight ahead, going to be into the end zone and a touchdown. Matthew Fry, and the Pirates marching right down the field that time for a 3-yard touchdown run by Matthew Fry.
They made that look easy, Matt. Oh my.
Yes, they did. Wow, very impressive. So just like that, the Pirates get that ball first, as they have been doing, and they take advantage of it.
1 minute and 20 seconds, and they scored a touchdown here to open the ball game. I don't think Coach White could script that one any better.
Now for the PAT trial will be sophomore kicker Thomas Grimm. He's 48 of 57 on PATs this season. He'll await this snap.
Thomas Grimm on for the extra point attempt.
And there's the snap, the hold, the kick by Grimm, and he will. See, that'll be no good. Wide left, in fact.
The extra point is no good.
10:40 to play in the first. 6-0 Garaway. This is playoff football on WKLM.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
6-0 Pirates if they get that opening touchdown of the year. That was a touchdown run by Matthew Fry, his 24th touchdown run of the season. Thomas Grimm now for the kickoff. Gage Stitt is a deep man back to return, and as well as Hayden Cecil. Pick away, deep hit, going to be fumbled. Heading near the end zone, now picked up, return to the 5. Near sideline, goes to the 10, and out near the 15, and knocked out of bounds out near the 15-yard line after the initial fumble on the return that time by Dalton.
Jalen Jimenez down there sealed off the outside, basically forced the runner out of bounds.
Hayden Cecil with the kickoff
Good
return.
kickoff coverage there by the Pirates.
So that'll be at the, I believe, the 15-yard line. Of course, we're pretty close here. I can't see those yard markers really well. At the 21. There, I look at the scoreboard. I guess I'll have to do tonight. At the 21-yard line for Gallatin to have the ball going from right to left. Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast. 10:34 to play in the opening quarter. 6-0 Garaway. In the shotgun. Here's Carter Hignite. Gets the snap. Empty backfield. His pass goes going to be incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver out near the 25-yard line. And that'll be an incomplete pass intended for Oswald.
Oswald was out there, was open. That ball just delivered a little bit high. Maybe lucky that was not intercepted. You throw late across the middle, a high ball. A lot of times that ends poorly.
2nd and 10 from the 21.
2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. And they'll approach the line of scrimmage. Hignite again is in the shotgun. In the backfield is Jackson Ryder. Hits the snap. Hand off Ryder straight ahead. And it'll be tripped up and gets to the outside now, however, to the 25. Thrown down about the 26. Dives to the 27-yard line. Gain, I believe, about 6 yards, but a flag is down.
Yeah, Laundry come out pretty quick there. I don't know if we're going to get a false start.
Thomas Grimm with the tackle.
Right at that line of scrimmage, it looks like.
It was indeed.
Penalty flag on the play.
Chop block on the offense. Wow.
That's going to be a big one.
Yep.
Penalty chop block against Bulldogs.
You know, we couldn't see that from the level we're at here, but he kind of got open on that outside pretty easy. That's probably the reason why.
Yeah, that's a big penalty. So back them up all of a sudden now.
10-yard penalty remains.
On the 10-yard penalty.
He's second and
all the way back
20
to the 11-yard line. So that changes things a lot if you're the Dalton offense.
Oh, it does indeed.
2nd and 20. Again, Ryder's in the backfield. Hignite's in the shotgun. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 off to the left side of the snap. Handoff, Ryder. He'll be hit and thrown down. Nothing doing that time. Stuffed. And maybe for a yard or 2 loss.
Jalen Jimenez was the first one to hit him in the hole, and there was 8 white shirts on his back to help out. That was going nowhere.
Jackson Ryder with the carry.
3rd and long. That'll be a loss of the yard to the 10-yard line.
At the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 21 from the 10.
Garaway getting the start they were looking for here early on.
No doubt. It'll be empty backfield with 3 split wide right, 2 off to the left side. Snap to Hignite. Hignite, pass. Middle field going to be caught. And Hackle taken down. Again, just shy that 15-yard line. So a short reception goes to Ryder. It'll be a 4th down and a punting situation.
Jackson Reifenschneider coming up from the safety position. As he's done all year, he reads it so well. Made a good hit on the ball carrier.
Hit him right away.
On the play.
And that goes
from the 18.
For an 8-yard gain to that 18-yard line. So 4th and 13 from the 18. Connor Morey is the punter. He'll get the snap. And punts it away. Low kick. Bounces to the far side of the field. It'll be rolling out of bounds right near midfield.
Oh, this is going to be spotted over on Dalton side of the ball. I think they're going to put that down to the 45-yard line, so Garaway in business.
All Pirates early on, up 6-0, 8:50 to play in the first quarter. For the Pirates, are really a chance to kind of put the pressure on Dalton here early on.
Well, I'll tell you what, the field position right now, if they can punch this ball in the end zone this early, this is really going to put Dalton at a disadvantage here early in this ball game.
So Pirates, as we mentioned, at the Dalton 45-yard line. And two receivers off to the right, one off to the left side. The shotgun is Miller, Fry behind him. Snap to Miller. Miller straight ahead for the quarterback. Has room out to the 40, to the 35. He dives his way to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 on that carry by Grady Miller, goes for 14 yards.
Gage Stick got the tackle again, but there again, your safety's making tackles. That's not what you want. A big gain by Grady Miller.
Gain of 14 on the play. First down, Garaway.
1st and 10 at that 31-yard line. Pirates marching down the field again into Dalton territory. 8.5 and counting. We're in the first quarter of action. Miller in the shotgun again. Fry behind him. Two receivers off to the right, one split wide left. Snap to Miller. Hand off Fry. Fry straight ahead. And he'll be hit this time, thrown down. Not much doing on that carry. Maybe a gain of a yard to the 30.
Matthew Fry with the carry.
Andy Gallimez made the tackle over there for Dalton. Well, Matthew Fry hits the hole so low.
2nd and 9 from the 30.
He's tough to bring down.
He's impressive. 2nd and 9 from the 30-yard line. Two receivers off to the right, one off to the left. Again, Fry's in the backfield behind quarterback Grady Miller. Snap to Miller. Hand off Fry straight ahead. Bounces to the outside, this time tripped up and thrown down at the 29-yard line. Another short gain of about a yard.
Come around that right side. He got a good block on the outside by Colson Keller. The linebacker coming over there, number 25, Jackson Ryder.
It's 3rd down and 8 from the 28.
3rd and 8 from the 28-yard line for the Pirates. 7.5 to play here in the first quarter. Wide receiver split to each side. Motion being going right to left. Miller in the shotgun. He'll get the snap, dropping back. Miller looking. Steps up the pocket. Hit. Gets a pass off. Going to be almost picked off. But incomplete pass. Dangerous throw after he's hit and he got rid of it. And it'll bring a 4th down and 8 coming up.
That's one thing that Grady Miller, if he does much wrong at all, and there's very, very little, he tends to throw back late over the middle once in a while. Got away with one right there.
Yes, he did.
That'll bring up 4th and 8.
So 4th and 8 from the 28-yard line. Pirates are going to go for it.
Yeah, no doubt, 4-down territory.
One receiver split wide right and two off to the left side. Fries in the backfield. Snap to Miller, dropping back. Miller under pressure. Has a strip on the ground, and I believe Dalton's got the football. A strip sack for Dalton. They have it out near that 30-yard line.
Yeah, great job by the Dalton defense to get in there and knock the ball out of Miller's hand, and that's a big defensive stop there for the Bulldogs. They much needed that.
No doubt about it. So, got the turnover. And Reed Geibel talked about that, trying to win that turnover battle tonight being very key. So, the Bulldogs needed something. They got it right there.
Yeah, they did indeed. They were facing a peril situation. So they'll get it back now, 7:07.
It'll be at on the sudden change at the Dalton 34-yard line. The snap. Quarterback straight ahead. Here's Hignite. He gets to the 35, dives his way to the 37-yard line. And Carter Hignite gets himself about 3 yards.
And Dylan King stuck his hand in there to trip him up first.
Brady Hignite with the quarterback keeper.
Second and 7 from the 37-yard line. Hignite his first carry of the night.
Dylan King. That'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Dalton with the ball down, 6-0. 6:35 to play in the first. Two receivers off to the left and one split wide right. Riders in the backfield. Step to Hignite. Play action. Pass. Middle field going to be caught by Oswald, the tight end. He'll be tripped up past the first down marker. That gets himself out near midfield, near that 50-yard line.
Yeah, good play call there. He just settled down in that soft spot in the defense, and they're going tempo here.
11-yard completion goes for the first down to the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 48.
At the 48, Bulldogs had the ball. Two split wide left, one off to the right side of the snap. Hand off Ryder. Ryder to the outside. And Ryder will be out to the 50-yard line. Will be taken down at that 50. It looks like gain of about 2 yards.
Yeah, hit hard right there in the middle by a pack of defenders. Garaway led by number 66, Wyatt Miller.
Jackson Ryder with the carry. Tackle
Second and
by
8,
Miller.
right at midfield for the Dalton offense.
Second and 8 from the 50.
And 3 receivers off to the left. And empty backfield for Carter Hignite in the shotgun. It's the snap. Hignite dropping back. Good protection. Gets a pass off the near side. Going to be incomplete pass. Good coverage by the Pirates. Couldn't find his receiver that time at Aiden Pelfrey.
Jimenez picked him up from the linebacker position and forced that throw to be high, sailed out of bounds. Good defense there by Garaway.
That'll bring up third down.
3rd and 8 right at that 50-yard line. Division 6, Region 21, regional semifinal football tonight from Dalton. 3 receivers, make it 4 receivers off to that left side. 1 split wide right, empty backfield. Snap Hignite, dropping back. Hignite, dump pass going to be knocked away. Incomplete pass, trying to dump that middle of the field, and the Pirates had that well covered.
They did indeed. Tried to throw that little screen underneath. Colson Keller had that sniffed out. He almost got the interception. He jumped up and knocked that one down.
So should be a punting situation for Connor Morey. The senior will be standing about the 40-yard line, maybe the 38 to receive this snap.
Colson Keller come over the sideline. He's disappointed he didn't get the pick on
That's
that.
right. He wanted it. Here's a snap. Morey will punt it away. Just did get it away. Low kick. Takes a bounce. Going to be rolling over to Micah Yoder. He'll let it roll and be picked up finally by the Dalton Bulldogs. So Garaway have it in their territory.
Micah Miller downs the punt.
5:15 to play in the first. Garaway a 6-0 lead, and the Pirates offense will get a chance to get the ball back here.
Yeah, so they're going to start deeper in their territory, ball at the 15-yard line.
This being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Also, a reminder tonight, tonight's player of the game brought to you by Mill Street Diner, as they're located at 993 West Main Street in Sugar Creek. At the conclusion of tonight's contest, we will be announcing the Mill Street Diner player of the contest. That player receives a $25 gift card from Mill Street Diner in Sugar Creek. Here's a snap. Handoff. Fry straight ahead. Fry bounces to the outside, and it'll be thrown down middle of the field and for a short gain, maybe a couple of yards.
Yeah, Dalton starting to swarm to the football here now, making it running a little bit more difficult for Fry.
To the 17-yard line, 2-yard carry. Second down and 8 from the 17.
Gain of 2 on a play, second and 8 from the 17.
Miller on the shotgun, and the backfield just behind him. Gets a snap. Miller dropping back. Screen pass, far side. Deflected, going to be incomplete pass for the jailbreak, but again, deflected. Somebody got a handle that ball.
Yeah, and there again, Dalton had that one sniffed out very well. Garaway likes to run that jailbreak, and it was there.
8 from the 17.
3rd and 8 from the 17-yard line.
Understand what the penalty be because Micah Yoder was way out in front of everything. There was nothing that would have affected the play. There was some discussion that directed right at one of the Garaway assistant coaches, and maybe there was something said. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think they're going to get 2 unsportsmanlike conduct calls against Garaway. That's going to be a 30-yard penalty from where?
Yeah. But as you mentioned, well in the middle of all that.
Against Garaway.
Matt, I still don't know where they're going to put it down.
Wow.
It looks like it's going to be around the 10-yard line. That's a guess on my part.
Wow. So? Still sorting where's this football going to go down. So apparently not a touchdown.
But they're going to put it down at the 3-yard line, 2-yard line. But Thomas Grimm's lining up for the point after attempt, so is a touchdown going to stand?
Okay. Here we think so.
Really no signals from the official on any of this.
Just a strange set of events, and it seems like the officials don't have quite put it together either. They're certainly not communicating well to the two sides.
They're not. Now the kicking team's coming off the field. Offense is going back out. They're going to put the ball down at the 3-yard line. And I don't understand.
I feel better about not understanding because I don't think they do either.
Well, all right, now hold swinging gate. This is a point after attempt. All right, Matt, they're leaving the touchdown on the scoreboard.
Now they're saying it's the touchdown. Here's the snap. Going for two. Reverse for two. Reverse. Here's a Micah Yoder to the far side. It's going to be knocked away. Incomplete pass may have been picked off, but either way, they will not convert to 2-point conversion. But the Garaway, after all of that, they do end up getting kind of anticlimactic now with a 93-yard touchdown grab by Jackson Garver, and they're up 12-0. 4:12 to play in the opening quarter. This is Playoff Football on WKLM.
Are you ready to accelerate towards your dreams with a new car, ATV, boat, or some extra cash for personal needs? This is Zach Deidinger, a banking center manager at the Commercial and Savings Bank, here to help you fund your next adventure. Our team of experts is committed to finding the right solution for
Playoff Football on WKLM.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Kerry Taylor, and in addition to Black November pricing, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary the week of November 10th. Stop by and sign up for 8 great prizes, one for each decade. The top 2 prizes include a Generac portable generator and a Weber grill. Plus, we'll have daily refreshments and snacks. So don't miss the store-wide saving as we kick off Black November and celebrate our 80th anniversary. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or shop millersburgelectric.com.
Dalton with their best drive so far of the night here, Troy, trying to get a chance to punch this ball game and get themselves their first score of the night.
Yeah, they had some good field position to start this drive, and they needed this desperately here as they were in danger here of going down big early. It changes the complex of the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Second down. Dalton trying to stuff it in. Ignite gets a snap. Hand off Morey, straight ahead. Morey dives through the end zone. Going to be what? Going to be
Connor Morey with the carry, 3 yards.
In there for the touchdown, so it will be a 3-yard touchdown run, Connor Morey, and Dalton is on the board.
Side judge said he just got in. Signal came from way across the field. Big score there for Dalton.
Morey, 19 yards on 4 carries on that drive for the touchdown. Run of the year. And just 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Carter Hignite going for the PAT try. 12-17 on the season for him. The snap, low snap, grab here, knocked through the uprights, and it's
tuck the football down and run. Tuck the football down and run.
First and 10 from the 49.
11-yard carry, no doubt. He can do it in first and 10, just into Dalton territory. Yeah, that's going to do it for the first quarter. At the end of 1, it's Garaway 12 and Dalton 7. This is regional semifinal football on WKLM.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Just into the second quarter, a 12-7 advantage for Garaway. And a first and 10 for the Pirates at the 49 of Dalton to begin the second period. Grady Miller's in the shotgun. He gets the snap. Miller rolling to the left side. Miller looking. Hits the pass off. Going to be caught. First down. And that pass goes to Micah Yoder.
Threw that ball on the spot to Micah Yoder. He broke his route off. Caught that right at the sideline where only he can touch it. Great throw and catch.
First down to the 34. Call that a 15-yard completion.
Get a 15 on a play. First and 10 from the 34.
121 yards passing so far for Miller on the night. First and 10 at the 34-yard line of Dalton. Pirates with the ball and a 12-7 advantage just into the second. Miller's in the shotgun. Fry just behind him. Yeah, he'll move to the left of Grady Miller, the snap. Hand off Fry. Hit, and he'll be stuffed this time as he dives forward, maybe for a gain of a yard or two.
Yeah, not much going up the middle there. He was hitting the hole by number 20, Morey.
Matthew Fry with the carry. Tackle by Jason.
Call that a 2-yard carry to the 32-yard line. Second down and 8 now.
Gain of 2.
Fry, 43 yards on 6 carries tonight. Pirates with the ball in Dalton territory. Again, Miller's in the shotgun. Fry behind him. 2 receivers off to the left. 1 split wide right. That's Trey Miller. Snap to Miller, dropping back. Grady Miller pass, near side going to be diving grab attempt, going to be incomplete pass though, hits the ground on that pass to the near sideline. Intended for Micah Yoder.
Diving attempt there just was a little bit too low. Nobody could get their hands on that one. We'll bring up a third down.
Got to bring up 3rd and 8 from the 32.
3rd and 8 for the Pirates.
You would think this is 4-down territory for Garaway.
Trey Miller split wide right. Jackson Garber, Micah Yoder split wide left. Fry's in the backfield. Snap, Grady Miller, straight ahead for the quarterback. And breaks a tackle and drives forward. Carries the defender with him. It'll be fumbled, I believe, at the end of that play. Looked like he was going to get the first in, but he fumbled the ball, a strip, and Dalton has the ball.
He was carrying that pretty loose out there. That's the second turnover of the night now on the Pirates.
Yeah, turnovers to help keep things in the game for Dalton. And they had the ball back again after Garaway was marching down the field. Yeah, got about 13 yards out of that before he coughed off the ball.
Yeah, that'll stall the drive real quickly.
Bulldogs 1st and 10 from their 19.
So Dalton will have it for the 4th time tonight. And it'd be
swing to the Bulldogs here a little bit. Garaway needs to get a stop here and get the ball back.
Certainly is. 12-7 Pirates. Bulldogs have it. Snap, Hignite. Pass. Going to be deflected. Going to be incomplete pass. Somebody got the hand of the ball at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was Colson Keller, the 6'3", 250-pound senior. He got his big paw up there and knocked that one down.
10 from the 19.
In off Fry. Fry to the outside. Has the room. Far sideline. Smashes the wing out of bounds, but not before he got a pretty good gain.
Aiden Pelfrey over there to check him out of bounds.
Carry, runs out of bounds.
Fry showing his speed as he got around that outside corner on the right side. A good gain.
Gain of 7. The 2nd and 3 from the 12.
7-yard carry, Matthew Fry. Up to 50 yards rushing on 7 carries. 2nd and 3 for the Pirates at the 12-yard line. Micah Yoder split wide left. 2 off to the right side. Fry's in the backfield. Snap Miller. Fumbles it. Picks it up, and who's got it? I believe a scramble to get to that football, but another fumble for Garaway.
And that was Miller just on the snap. He couldn't handle that snap coming from center. They haven't sorted it out yet. Ooh, Garaway's lucky.
They did. Fortunate to get that ball back are the Pirates. And it brings up a third.
Their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerang brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerang provider nearby. Visit PomerangHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerang Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Pirates have a 1st and 10 when it looked like they were going nowhere, Troy, but a huge play by Grady Miller and Matthew Fry.
Well, that's the second time that last drive they got the 93-yard touchdown score. They've been in 3rd deep. They've come up with a big play when they've needed it, and that one was maybe the biggest one.
38-yard connection now at the 45-yard line for the Pirates. Miller in the shotgun, motion man going left to right. And he'll get the snap. Miller dropped in, jump pass caught by Micah Yoder, and he'll be thrown down as Micah Yoder out near the 50-yard line at the 49, gain of 4 yards.
I like check that down, get it to your athlete, make them make a play. He needs to settle down back there, let his teammates help him.
2nd down and 6 on that 4-yard completion.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
Jackson Ryder got that tackle there for the Bulldogs.
And the snap. Here's the handoff. Fry. Near sideline. Fry. Gets the first down, stays in bounds. It's finally going to be thrown down past midfield out near the Dalton 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Pirates.
Got a nice block out there on the corner. Number 67, Brady Miller. Cleared the corner, got him the first down.
7th first down tonight for Garaway.
9 out of play. First down, Garaway. 1st and 10 from the 40.
Spotted at that 40-yard line, it looks like, from that 11-yard carry. Here's the snap. Handoff, Fry. Fry, left tackle. This time hit, and he'll be thrown down. Not much doing on that carry. Maybe a gain of a yard or two.
And there again, that was Morey coming up there making their leading tackle. He's got 103 tackles on the year. He got another one there.
Gain, be 2nd and 10 from the 40.
Call that a no gainer, it looks like. So it's 2nd and 10 from that 40-yard line. Pirates had the ball in Dalton territory. 7:25 to play. We're in the second quarter. 12-7 Garaway. Rides in the backfield. Miller's in the shotgun. Garber, motion man from left to right. And here is a whistle. Timeout called by Garaway. 7:11 to play in the first half. 12-7 Pirates. This is playoff football on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Pirates having trouble getting that ball snapped, so they had to get the timeout. 2nd and 10 now from the 40-yard line. Brady Miller's in the shotgun, Fry just behind him. Again, Garber, the motion man, left to right. Snap to Miller. Handoff Fry. Straight ahead. Fry has him to the outside. Fry looking. Passes out there. Could be a first down as he slides his way in. See able to spot this ball, but Fry, another big time run for the Pirates.
Yeah, great field vision there. He bounced out to the outside. The hole closed up in the right tackle, and he just went around the end, picked up a big gain.
15-yarder. All the way to the 25-yard line.
15, first down Garaway, 1st and 10 from the 25.
So Garaway got a good drive working here. They're eating up some clock, chewing up yards, just what they needed here.
1st and 10 at the 25 of Dalton. Garaway has the ball, 6:48 to play in the second quarter. Here's the snap to Grady Miller. Pass, far side, deflected, going to be caught by Miller, and he goes down. Probably one of those things where you'd rather just bat it down at that point, but kind of reactionary play. He'll grab it after the deflection, and Garaway's going to hand the ball on a loss that time.
Yeah, good point there, Matt. Aiden Pelfrey got in there and jumped up and knocked down that pass. Miller was lucky to get that back.
It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 30.
So completed that to himself, but it goes for a loss of 5 yards.
Dalton finds some penetration. They're getting into that backfield, giving Miller some fits getting rid of the football.
2nd and 15. From the 20-yard line. Should see from the 30, rather. Here's the snap. Handoff. Fry straight ahead. Going to be hit this time, and not much doing. As they'll stuff him on that carry and brings up a 3rd down and long coming up.
Yeah, he's out of that, but there was really not much there. Mitchell Reynolds got the tackle for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 11, that 4-yard carry went to the 26-yard line for Fry. So big time play here on 3rd down here for the Pirates. 5.5 to play in the first half.
You know, if they can get 5 or 6 yards here, you know they're going to go for it on 4th down. 3rd down's been a big down here for Garaway.
Miller's in the shotgun. Gets the snap. The handoff. Fry. Fitter. Fry. Finally run down from behind. He'll be thrown down, so that time they had good penetration from the start. Hit him there in the backfield, and not much doing.
Yeah, Jackson Ryder had good backside pursuit on him. Brought him down. So it's interesting here. It's going to be on 4th down and 11.
End up getting a no gain out of that. That could have been worse.
Ball's behind the sticks.
But kind of a no man's land. You almost think this has got to be 4 down territory at this point.
Well, you would, and that looks like what they're going to do.
4th and 11 at the 26 of Dalton. Empty backfield, Grady Miller. Gets the snap. Miller dropping back. Get the pass up middle, going to be caught somehow. Micah Yoder, how did they grab that against 3 defenders?
He got that right out of the middle. Gutsy throw there by Miller, but he put it really where only his receiver could get it. Wow, how about that?
That'll be a 1st down, a 4th down conversion, a big one.
Threw that into traffic.
14-yard completion to the 12-yard line.
First down, Garaway.
Another big third down conversion for the Pirates. They've cashed in on third down several times tonight already.
Pickoff now be sent away, and they're going to be returned now from the 10, goes to the 15, middle of the field to the 20, and it'll be Connor Moore. Right, he spun around, and he'll be finally dragged down from behind on that return.
Yeah, Matthew Fry getting down there and doing it on the kickoff.
At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Mill Street Diner player of the contest. That player receives a $25 gift card from Mill Street Diner, located at 993 West Main Street in Sugar Creek.
10 from their 25.
At the Dalton 25-yard line where the Bulldogs will hand the ball. 1:06 to play in the half. 18-7 Garaway. Hignite in the shotgun. Riders in the backfield to snap. Hignite gets the pass off, going to be caught. Ryder going to be to the far side, knocked out of bounds on that pass completion.
Dalton fans wanting a little bit of a late hit over there, but I think that was just a continuation as they rode him out of bounds. Once again, about 5 white jerseys on the football over there, gang tackling the football.
No doubt. So it brings up second down here.
Micah Yoder led the way to get the tackle there for Garaway. The clock stopped. They got him out of bounds, so 44 seconds to go.
Okay, a 3B, 2nd and 7 from the 28.
3-yard completion. Just 53 yards passing in this first half for Dalton. 40 seconds and counting first half. And Bulldogs taking their time to break out of the huddle here. 2nd and 7 from the 28. Hignite, he's in the shotgun. And hold everything. Here's a whistle blown by the official. And they're running
official timeout on the field.
A player off the field, it looks like, for Dalton.
Yeah, equipment problems perhaps.
Reese Lecon had to trot out there.
Well, the official was right on that. He blew the whistle and pointed him off the field.
He was. So we'll start it over again. 2nd and 7 from the 28. Now down to 19 seconds.
Well, that really,
counting.
Yeah, that worked out to Garaway's advantage of burst some clock.
It did. Here's the snap. Handoff. Ryder straight ahead. Going to be hit, turned around, and down. Not much doing. Maybe a gain of a couple yards.
White jerseys flying to the football. Hit in the backfield there. That looked like Thomas Grimm sticking his hat in there first.
And that'll do it. Last play in the half. Halftime score from Dalton. It is Garaway 18, Dalton 7. This is on WKLM.
Tricor Industrial is the local solution for your...
Come kick it with the Marching Pirates as we bring back Belle Biv DeVoe's 1990 smash hit, Poison.
Yep, thank you. Sorry.
You're fine, no worries.
This heavy metal hit was ranked number 18 on VH1's 100 Greatest Songs of the 1990s. Take Our Hands, we're off to Never Never Land with Metallica's Enter the Sandman. Time to throw your hands up in the air and wave them around like you just don't care as we close out tonight's show with a 1997 hit from the Backstreet Boys, featuring a dance choreographed by our seniors. This is Everybody. Ladies
and that's the sounds of the Garaway High School Marching Band. We'll be back after this.
Tricor Industrial is the local solution for your industrial fasteners, industrial maintenance, repair, and operation supplies. With over 50,000 line items in stock and access to over 2 million products, Tricor Industrial provides the supplies you need in a timely manner to meet your demanding schedules. Stop by their Bowman Street.
Attorney Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association.
Include a Generac portable generator and a Weber grill. Plus, we'll have daily refreshments and snacks. So don't miss the store-wide saving as we kick off Black November and celebrate our 80th anniversary. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, two reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your...
It is halftime from Gallatin, and take a look at the Thunder Lake Custom Apparel summary of that first half. As far as the teams are concerned, Garaway jumped out on the top early with 10:40 to play in the first quarter. It would be Garaway by
inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Auto, diesel, and tire service in Winesburg and Berlin.
Visit Walnut Creek Cheese with locations in Walnut Creek and Berlin, where you will find the largest selection of cheese, meats, bulk foods, and baking in over 30 years. Walnut Creek Cheese has provided Ohio's Amish country with delicious food. Everything Walnut Creek Cheese makes comes from the freshest natural ingredients possible and goes from their kitchen straight to yours. While you are visiting Walnut Creek Cheese, stop in and see the Mud Valley Cafe, located in the upper level of the store. Stop in today.
It is halftime from Dalton. Garaway has an 18-7 advantage over the Dalton Bulldogs. Take a look at the first half numbers offensively. Garaway ran 34 plays. Dalton ran 24 plays from the line of scrimmage. For the Pirates, 10 first downs, while the Bulldogs had 5 first downs in that first half. On the ground, Garaway had 23 carries for a net total of 131 yards rushing in that first half. Matthew Fry had 15 carries for 82 yards on the ground. He also had 2 runs. As for Fry, would pick up for him in that first half is 24th and 25th rushing touchdowns of the season. Also, quarterback Grady Miller had 8 carries for 49 yards. For Gallatin, they had 15 carries.
For the best pizza,
Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
Away from the start of the second half, Garaway, of course, with an 18-7 lead here at halftime over Dalton. Really, that's other than the turnovers.
The turnover that hurt them, you look at that time of possession, it was very well balanced. Garaway had the ball for just over 13 minutes, but that's only because they turned the ball over. As you said, they really dominated the ball game. You take those 2 turnovers away, and we may have a totally different score right now.
You think about, too, Troy, that touchdown by Garaway, that huge drive, was a huge drive, because at that point, the momentum, as you mentioned, came back and took that away from them.
Yeah, that was a really big answer to get that last score and put that 18 points on the board, because as we said, Dalton's going to get the ball to start the second half. So, Garaway's going to want to get a good stop. Hopefully they can get...
Just a reminder, folks, we are working through some of the technical issues here with the signal here over at Dalton, so working on that here with the live stream here for tonight. But we are video live streaming this contest on the WKLM YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications and Bryce Haynes producing tonight's live stream coverage. Trevor Lake is working the camera. Go to YouTube, search WKLM Radio, the live stream coverage for tonight's contest. We're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. It's Michael Hammond back in the studio, Matt Croy alongside Troy Fritz for tonight's broadcast. We're also video live streaming the Triway Genoa area game, and that was the 21-14 Genoa area lead over Triway at halftime, so a good one over there as well. That's on YouTube, and better than nothing here. What it looked like there initially, but he was up 2nd and 8 from that 37-yard line.
Absolutely.
And 3 receivers off to the right side. 1 split wide left. Snap to Hignite. Rolls to his right side. His pass going to be a leaping grab held onto by Reese Leacon and be thrown down past the first down marker on that pass completion at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, he did a good job to hang on to that because he took a lick in there. Trey Miller come up there from the safety position to put a good hit on him. But first down for the Bulldogs.
11-yard completion to the 48-yard line. First and 10. Here's the snap. Handoff Ryder. Ryder hits, spin around, thrown down in the backfield. That'll be a loss out near the 44.
And that was Dylan King getting the initial penetration in the backfield to blow that one up.
Jackson Ryder tackled for loss.
That's going to be a loss.
spot that at the 45-yard line, they'll say a loss of 3 yards.
From the 45.
Big defensive play there by the Pirates after that first down gain by Dalton.
2nd and 13 from the 5. 3 receivers split wide left, 1 split wide to the right
side there, went nowhere.
From the 32.
You're going to see that the 1-yard gain.
Absolutely.
4th down, it looks like the offense is going for the snap. Miller dropping back. Miller tucks it in. He'll be hit and thrown down for a sack. Couldn't get that pass off. Good coverage downfield. Finally, they'll sack him.
Yeah, he felt that pressure coming, but had nowhere to go. He was kind of hemmed in the pocket. So there's a big stop by the Dalton defense, just what they needed.
They got it just when they needed it with 7.5 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Galdamez got that tackle, his 2nd tackle in a row. That was a big one.
Bulldogs, 1st and 10 from the 35.
So he'll turn the ball over on downs, and now Dalton will have the football at their own 35-yard line.
Well, that drive stalled at 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Nothing produced.
Keep the Bulldogs in the ballgame. Down 18-7, 7:34 to play in the 3rd.
This Pirate defense is good. I would trust them with this situation.
Been doing it all year, including the postseason.
They have indeed.
At the 35 of Dalton as they sort things out. Ignite in the shotgun. Ryder's in the backfield, the snap. Hand off Ryder. Ryder to the far side. Going to be tripped up, thrown down for a loss.
Yeah, well, guess who that was again? Number 3, Braylon Brooks. Oh, my.
Jackson Ryder, tackle for loss.
Big time tackle there, and already going to be playing behind the sticks.
Folks, that's a safety that came up there and made the tackle in the backfield for a loss.
5-yard loss back to the 30. Now Jackson Ryder with just 17 yards on 10 carries tonight.
These safeties for Garaway have really impressed me this year.
15 from the 30-yard line. 3 receivers off to the right. Ignite to the shotgun, the snap. There's the flag down. Pass far side going to be hit, and again paid for it after the grab. Drilled to the far side, and also a flag was down.
And that was Wyatt Gordon delivering the hit there.
Penalty flag on the play.
That'll make the receiver think twice about grabbing that next one out there.
See what this flag is. Maybe going to full start. But they are going to decline it.
I would agree with that. It's going to be a 3rd down and long.
Bulldogs, the penalty is declined.
No gain on that last play either. It brings up 3rd and 15 for the 30-yard line. Dalton with the ball. 4 receivers off to the right. The snap. Ignite. Pass. Near side. Caught. And hit immediately. Brim again with the free kick. Holds onto it.
Remember, he's kicking into the wind here.
He'll punt it away. Sails it up in the air. Return now from the snap. Hicknock dropping back. Pass. Deep. Middle of the field going to be incomplete pass. Had a receiver open, it looked like, to that far side of the field. It was Gage Stitt, but just a little bit too long on that throw.
Yeah, and Stitt got a step over there on Micah Yoder, and that doesn't happen very often. But if that ball's delivered in stride, that's a touchdown.
2nd and 10 now from the 44.
You know, I like what Dalton did there. They took a chance while they still had the wind at their back, because it's a different ballgame when you're going the other direction with this wind tonight.
Yeah. Bulldogs run the play call in. 10 seconds still on the play clock. Now they'll approach the line of scrimmage, down to 6 seconds on the play clock. Down the 4. The snap. Quarterback keeps it. Hicknight straight ahead, out to the 40, down to the 35. Third down, finally past the first down marker. Out near the 36-yard line, 1st and 10, Dalton.
Yeah, Braylon Brooks had to make that tackle again, but that's something we have not seen Dalton do all night, is let Hicknight pull it down and run. And, man, that middle was wide open.
From the 33.
11 yards to the 33-yard line. And rams his way in there into the host of Gary defenders, finally thrown down inside the 5-yard line, out near the 3.
Well, he moved the pile. Getting up off the bottom, that looks like it's going to be Jimenez. Indeed it was.
It'll be 3rd down and 1 from the 4.
2 yards, 3rd and 1 from the 4-yard line. The snap, hanging off Morey. Straight ahead, hit this time and thrown down.
Oh my.
Didn't get it that time. Going to be a 4th down as he was stuffed.
Colson Keller, the 6'3", 250-pound defensive end. He blasted through the line, tripped him up in the backfield. Big play.
Loss of a yard to the 5-yard line.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Big time play right here.
From the 5.
4th and 2 from the 5. 50 seconds to play in the 3rd.
Wyatt Miller come over and got the defensive call from the sideline. Let's see what Garaway does here. Big 4th down.
Morey's in the backfield. Hicknight's in the shotgun. 3 split wide right. 1 to the left side. Snap Hicknight and hold everything. Timeout called by Dalton. 33 seconds to play 3rd quarter. 18-9 Garaway. This is playoff football on WKLM.
We invite you to visit Keim Home Center in Charm during the holiday kickoff event, November 24th through December 6th.
They've got meal deals that'll make your mouth water.
Oh, yeah?
Whole boneless pork loin, $1.98 a pound, and Gerber's boneless skillet chicken thighs for $3.48.
My grill's quivering with excitement.
And check this out. USDA Choice T-bone steak for $11.88 a pound, whole frozen turkey $1.48 a pound, and green cabbage for 58 cents a pound.
That's it, Matt. I'm bringing my stretchy pants.
Get deals for a great meal only at Rody's IGA Marketplace in Millersburg.
Injured player for Garaway, Colson Keller. Don't want to see him hurt, but that'll be the situation here now with the 3rd and goal for the 1-yard line.
Yeah, they were rubbing a cramp out there. It's not common, a cramp. Those hurt.
Jackson Ryder out there now. The snap. Straight ahead. Ain't going to be a touchdown this time. Another quarterback sneak and a touchdown for Carter Hicknight.
Touchdown.
So down to the big-time score. And all of a sudden down 18-15.
We got a ball game here. You would think they would just go for 1 here. That'll make it a 2-point game.
Hicknight his 7th touchdown run of the season, but as you mentioned, this would make it a 2-point differential here if they can nail this PAT.
Well, I think they're going to go for 2.
Indeed. Now Hicknight is going to pick the PAT.
Carter Hicknight on for the PAT.
The snap, the hold, Hicknight with the kick. It's going to be a wide right. No, flag is down. I think somebody got a hand on that ball.
There definitely was a tip on that. That flag come in really late. That ball had sailed past the uprights when that flag come in, and I don't know what they have here. They're going to go over and talk to the Dalton sideline, so I'm going to guess this is going to go against Garaway.
Yeah, wow. Maybe to change the decision, maybe end up going for 2.
Oh, I would expect that if they're going to move the ball up close on a penalty. Let's see what the call is.
Penalty is running into the kicker against Garaway. Retry the extra point attempt.
Still going to kick it. Crack at it. Carter Hicknight for the PAT try after the penalty. The snap, the hold. Hicknight
with by Fry. Waited for the hold to develop when he saw it. Turned it upfield. Good run.
1st and 10 from the 39. 10 from the 39.
8-yard carry.
47.
8-yard carry.
47.
Fry now up to 100 rushing on the night. 1st and 10 for the Pirates. At the 47. Here's the snap. And Miller hit. Gets rid of it anyway. Going to be a sliding grab. Didn't catch it. Somehow he avoided the snack and got that pass completed to Micah Yoder.
Pass is completed to Micah Yoder.
Dalton has been in the backfield. They've given him a lot of fits here, especially in the 2nd and 3rd quarter of this ball game. They're getting good penetration.
They are. Loss of a couple.
Loss of 2 on the play.
2nd and 12 from the 20-yard line. 8:39 and counting in fourth quarter.
This Dalton team's matching the physicality here of Garaway. Maybe for the first time I've seen Garaway this time this year. They've got hands on their hips right now. They know they're in a fight.
Two receivers off to the left. Two off to the right side. Snap to Miller. Handoff, Fry. And he'll hold on to it, but he was leveled. Grady Miller. And he'll go down for a couple of yards lost back to the 22.
For loss by Andy Galdamez.
Andy Galdamez says, how do you do? And put a hat on him. My goodness. Miller was lucky to hold on to that football.
Thomas Grimm for the PAT try, where Garaway has not gotten so far tonight.
For the PAT.
But what a huge score.
That was big.
The snap, the hold, the kick. And that is going to be, it is good.
He got it.
7:32 to play. 25-16 Garaway football, WKLM.
Here at ProMotion Therapy, our goal is to put our patients' care first. We provide both physical and occupational therapy at our 2 locations in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. If you're unable to make it to our clinics, we will come to you providing our service in-home. And coming next year, we'll be moving into a brand new building in Sugar Creek. You can give us a
out for a 9-yard gain.
Second and a yard from the 40-yard line.
He has run strong tonight. Good-looking running back.
6:50 to play. 25-16 Garaway. Dalton has it. And the snap.
Hold. Great defense by Garaway, and what a defensive stand when they needed it.
Pass deep. Near side leg goes to Garver. Going to be incomplete pass. Couldn't quite find him out near the 10-yard line.
Kind of got him turned around right there. They went for pay dirt.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for Jackson Garver. Coverage on a play by Gage Stitt.
So fourth down and 10.
Down and 10 from the 36.
I think Garaway's going to try and punt this one and just try and flip the field and pin them deep.
4:08 to play. Grimm is out there to receive the snap to punt the ball, standing just inside the 50-yard line.
Garaway in punt formation.
Here's the snap. Grimm punts it away. Sails it up in the air and takes a bounce.
Oh, my.
Going to be into the end zone, it looks like. Not able to pin him back, so he'll be at the 20 with 4 minutes exactly to go.
Aim for that left corner. He hit about 2 yards outside the end zone. If that would have took a left-hand bounce, it would have been perfect.
Grimm's punt goes through the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs, 1st and 10 from the 20.
So Garaway took 1 minute and 15 seconds off the clock on that drive before they punted, so just 4 minutes remaining. Clock not in favor of Dalton here. They're down 9.
So Dalton will hand the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Matt, they do have all 3 timeouts left. Garaway has 2.
2 receivers split wide left. One up to the right side at the backfield for Hignite. The snap, Hignite. The pass up into the field going to be caught. Oswald with the first down as he'll be thrown down just shy of that 40-yard line. 18 yards of that reception.
Braylon Brooks just got his 10th tackle of the night, and there's a penalty down the backfield.
Ooh, yes. And that's going to be a hold on the offense.
Boy, that's a big call.
Penalty flag on a play holding against the Bulldogs.
So for Dalton, not a lot of penalties tonight, but that was a big one right there. Their 3rd penalty for 35 yards.
Yeah, that couldn't have come at a worse time for them.
10-yard penalty remains.
So that'll be back to the 10-yard line after that 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20. 3:50 to play.
It'll be 1st and 20 from the 10.
The snap. Hignite under pressure. Tucks it in, hit, thrown down for a sack.
Great pressure applied there by the defense of Garaway. Matt, they took Colson Keller out that time. They slid Cooper Gintz out to the end, and they moved the big number 67, Brady Miller, to the middle, and that paid off.
Hignite's taken down for a sack.
Yes, it did. Back him up even further,
6 on the play.
all the way to the 4-yard line. Loss of 6.
Now Colson Keller will rotate in, and out comes Cooper Gintz.
2nd and 26 from the 4. The snap. Hignite from his own end zone. Straight ahead on the carry. Hit and thrown down. Gets a couple yards gain there, maybe spot that maybe at the 5, maybe just a gain of a yard. Now 3rd and long coming up.
Colson Keller read that perfectly, kept his outside containment. As soon as he saw that was a run up the middle, he collapsed to the middle and got the tackle. That was read excellent by Keller.
3rd and 25 from the 5-yard line. 2:35 in counting.
3rd down and 25 from the 5.
2 more downs to try to somehow get a first down here. 3 split wide left. 2 off to the right side. Snap to Hignite, dropping back from his own end zone. Under pressure, gets away from it. He'll scramble it. Hignite to the 10, near sideline. Finally goes out of bounds when we hit just past the 20-yard line.
Oh, and he took a big shot out of bounds, and he's still down there.
Yes, he felt that.
Garaway sideline.
Clock stop with 2:13 to go. And they will attend to the injured player, it looks like. So they'll spot this ball here, but obviously got them near that first down.
He took a pretty good lick over there on the sideline after a nice run. Colson Keller again had the pressure in the backfield, chased him out of the pocket, and he took off into the left flat.
So they'll attend to him with 2:13 remaining. 25-16 Garaway. We'll take this injury timeout. This is playoff football on WKLM.
Matt Mullen is proud to be bringing you tonight's football game. You often hear his voice as the stadium announcer at Garaway's home games. Attorney Matt Mullen brings the experience and credentials when you or your business are in need of an attorney. Matt Mullen of Krugliak, Wilkins, Griffiths, and Doherty is board certified as a civil trial advocate by the National Board of Trial Advocacy. He has been honored as the top 100 trial lawyer in Ohio by the National Trial Lawyers Association and has been recognized in both Ohio Super Lawyers and Best Lawyers in America. Matt Mullen serves Sugar Creek and Garaway local families with an office in Main Street in Sugar Creek, or he will come to you. Find them on the web at kwgd.com.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Quarterback Carter Hignite had the big scramble there that went 19 yards, and he was hit as he went out of bounds there, so he was shaken up on that last play being attended to, able to finally get up onto his feet. But it'll be a 4th and 6 at the 24-yard line for Dalton.
Yeah, good to see him walk off under his own power. He took a big hit over there.
It'll be Brady McFerrin now the quarterback in there for him, 5'9" sophomore. Snap to McFerrin. Tucks it in. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Going to be, I believe, incomplete pass. And they'll turn the ball over on downs with 2:06 to go.
McFerrin's pass incomplete.
Oh, that'll about do it now. Good defensive stand again by Garaway.
Turnover on downs.
Defense was solid tonight. They've made stops when they needed to, and that was a big one.
And they have certainly needed to get a number of big stops tonight. With this team, absolutely had to have them. As you mentioned, they've stepped up big time, and they'll be at the 24-yard line of Dalton.
Defensive secondary just played lights out tonight for Garaway.
So Garaway with the diesel package here. The snap, handoff, Fry straight ahead. From the 24, third down, and about the 23, maybe a gain of a yard.
Matthew Fry with the carry.
And Jackson Ryder come up there and made that tackle.
Timeout called, 2 minutes to go, 25-16 Garaway. This is regional semifinal football on WKLM.
Black Friday is Black November at Millersburg Electric. Hi, this is Carrie Taylor, and in addition to Black November pricing, we're celebrating our 80th anniversary the week of November 10th. Stop by and sign up for 8 great prizes, one for each decade. The top 2 prizes include a Generac portable generator and a Weber grill. Plus, we'll have daily refreshments and snacks. So don't miss the store-wide saving as we kick off Black November and celebrate our 80th anniversary. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 or shop 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Kirtland won their game over Smithville tonight, 35-7. So, winner of this game will move on to take on in the regional championship next Friday night at the neutral site. Always have to get through that Kirtland for sure.
Hear that name every year, don't we?
Here's the pitch right side. Here's the carry near side. Going to be Fry. Hit and throw down as he gets himself out from the 23 out near the 20.
Good job by Fry, just kind of going out there and settling down, not going out of bounds, eat up some clock.
By Connor Murray, timeout Bulldogs.
And Fry is 29th carry tonight, so been the workhorse again this evening. But for a Garaway team, this wasn't easy here tonight. Troy, a Dalton team that's very aggressive tonight. They played hard. Hasn't made it easy on Garaway, but they look like they're going to find a way to get this win.
Well, Garaway's going to gut this one out, but I tell you, I was impressed tonight with Dalton's physicality. They really matched the size and strength of. And Garaway's in a battle. They're going to wake up tomorrow morning and know they was in a fight here, Matt.
No doubt. Again, that'll be next Friday. Neutral site in that regional championship game.
Talking about fight, I just saw a gentleman walking by here we know pretty good. It looked like he was in a fight, but he had a hip replacement. So Mitchell Canuss.
Yep, Daryl Mitchell-Canals, of course, had a hip replacement, as you mentioned, but already here, back up, he's a tough guy. We know that.
He gave us a thumbs up here, so it looks like he's doing good. Good to see Daryl out and about.
Absolutely. 3rd and 7. Miller under center. The snap, the hand off Fry, hit and thrown down right away at the 20-yard line, brings up a 4th down, and clock will run down the 1:48 and counting.
Jax Oswald got his hand in there and get the tackle.
No gain on that play. Again, clock running down the 1:30 and counting.
It'll be 4th down and 6 from the 19.
Yeah, they're going to be able to run this down to just right at a minute till they snap it if they use all of it.
10 on the play clock, 1:14 on the game clock. Miller under center, Diesel package. Our touchdown run after a 16-play drive, 95 yards, 8 minutes and 6 seconds on the drive. They would miss the PAT, but Garaway had a lead at halftime of 18-7. Dalton would get a sack of Grady Miller in the end zone with 4:13 to play in the third quarter to get the only 2 points scored by either team in the third quarter. Made it 18-9 Garaway through 3. Then Dalton, they would get a key score with 11:36 to play in the fourth quarter with the Dalton Bulldogs. Their quarterback, Carter Hignite, a 1-yard touchdown run came after a 11-play drive, 44 yards, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. They would deal the PAT, maybe make it 18-16 at that point, and the Pirates would respond with a huge play of their own, a huge scoring drive of their own, with 7:32 to go. Brady Miller would connect with Jackson Garber on a 22-yard touchdown pass. Came after an 8-play drive, 66 yards, 3 minutes and 4 seconds. And Garaway got the big defensive stand at the end of the game as well. And Garaway got the win, 25-16 over Dalton. That would be the Threadneck game scoring summary of the contest for tonight. As far as the offensive numbers are concerned, for the two sides, Garaway had 58 plays they ran from the line of scrimmage. Dalton had 54. Garaway had 14 first downs. The Bulldogs had 11. For the Pirates, they had 43 carries, a net total of 202 yards rushing tonight. And of course, Matthew Fry led the way, 30 carries, 147 yards rushing. He also had 2 touchdown runs. Matthew Fry will be our Mill Street Diner player of the contest. He'll receive a $25 gift card from the Mill Street Diner, located at 993 West Main Street in Sugar Creek. And Matthew Fry, our Mill Street Diner player of the game. Also, quarterback Grady Miller had 13 carries for 55 yards on the ground. For Dalton, they had 33 carries for 89 yards rushing for them. And leading the way for them was their tailback, and Jackson Ryder had 13 carries for 21 yards. Carter Hignite, the quarterback, had 13 carries for 47 yards and 1 touchdown run. And Connor Morey had 7 carries for 21 yards. He also had a touchdown run for Dalton. Through the air, Grady Miller was 10 of 15 passing for 204 yards. He also threw of course, for him in the game, 2 touchdown passes. And for him, that would be his 26th and 27th touchdown passes of the year, both connecting with Jackson Garber for the contest. For Dalton, Carter Hignite would finish up going 11 of 21 passing for 102 yards on the night for him. In all, Garaway had 406 yards of offense. Dalton had 191. Garaway 6 penalties, 46 yards. Dalton had 3 penalties for 35 yards. Garaway wins at 25-16 over Dalton. Troy Fritz will look at the final defensive numbers.
Thank you very much, Matt. Taking a look at Dalton's numbers first here on defense. They would be led tonight by tackles by Jackson Ryder. He would log 7 tackles on the night. Connor Morey would add 5 tackles, and Aiden Pelfrey with 2 tackles. Jackson Oswalt would have 3. Aiden Galdamez would have 4 tackles. Gage Stitt would log 2 on the night. Hayden Cecil with 1. Dakota Netzer who has 3 tackles. Mitch Reynolds with 2, and Carter Hignite would have 3. Jason Solheim would have 4 tackles. One of them would be for that safety in the end zone. Looking at the numbers for Dalton. On the other side for Garaway, great defensive night there. Colson Keller, 4 tackles. Cooper Gintz would have 3. Dylan King with 3. Thomas Grimm with 2. Wyatt Miller with 5. Jalen Jimenez would have 2 tackles. Wyatt Gordon with 1. Wyatt Reifenschneider with 3 tackles. Micah Yoder with 3. Colson Kumley would have 2. Matt Fry with 2. And Brady Miller would have 1. Leading the way, though, from the safety position, Braylon Brooks would have 10 tackles and an outstanding game defensively for the Pirates.
Update on that Triway game. It's in overtime, tied up at 27. Triway in Genoa area. That is being video live streamed on the WKLM YouTube page as we speak. But again, Garaway gets the victory tonight by the score of 25-16, and a game that they certainly earned this victory tonight, Troy.
Well, they did. They ran into a tough opponent tonight here in Dalton. And, you know, when you look at the stats, I hear 400 and some yards offense. Really, Garaway kind of dominated this game, but take them 2 turnovers and a safety, you know, to kind of balance things out a little bit. It wasn't as close as the score looked, but give credit to Dalton. They played a great ball game, and they gave Garaway all they wanted, but the Pirates are moving on, Matt.
Moving on. Again, they'll have that deep with Kirtland. Of course, last time they faced them in the playoffs, that was 2 years ago in the state semifinals here. So that's the team you always have to try to find a way to get. But the one thing about it, Garaway's faced Kirtland many times, and they certainly know what to expect.
Well, and yes, Garaway team here, I don't think they're going to be intimidated by them. So, you know, I think if there's a team that's going to knock off Kirtland, Garaway's got a good chance as anybody to do it. You know, that's going to be a dogfight up there. Kirtland's good. There's no doubt about it. Garaway, they're going to have to clean some things up. Did some things tonight that was not characteristic of them, and I know Coach Wally's going to talk to them about that. So, you know, they have a good week in practice, clean up some things. We're in for a good ball game next week.
Should be a good one, that's for sure. So Garaway, again, they'll improve their record with this victory tonight, as they'll go down to 11-2 on the year. Garaway has now won 6 in a row. They'll take in the regional finals next Friday, 7 o'clock at a neutral site. We'll plan on broadcasting that in live stream that for you next Friday night on WKLM. Then with the loss on the other side for Dalton, they'll end their outstanding season with a record of 9-4, snapping a 4-game winning streak for the Dalton Bulldogs. We do thank our live stream partners, Claxon Communications. I know we had some difficulties tonight with the signal in this area, but battling the wind and everything else, we do appreciate their partnership with all that. And Bryce Haynes, of course, producing tonight's live stream coverage, and also Trevor Lake working the camera from Claxon Communications. Also thanks to Michael Hammond back at WKLM Sports Central. A reminder to stick around after the game on FM 95.3, and also on Stream 1 we'll have the area playoff scores for you tonight on WKLM tonight. For Troy Fritz, I am Matt Croy. Again, the final score tonight in playoff football in Division 6 Region 21 regional semifinal action. Garaway moving on to the regional championship as they win it by the score of 25-16 over Dalton. So long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.